quiz. Simply the best.
Okay, time for Simply the Best. Everybody's ears are pricked up because this is the most competitive show, or part of the show, on the radio, just for this morning, basically.
I've had a bad week, though, haven't I? I've had a bad week this week.
He's had a pretty bad week. Darren, the score in aggregate at the moment, what is it, 10-2, Fred?
Yeah, but Darren's taking Ali's wins. What about between me and the Mastermind champion?
Between you guys, actually, I think it's quite close. I think it might be, I don't know, 3-1 or something like that.
To me, though.
No, really?
Yes, yes.
Oh,
yes, to me.
You wasn't like this with John Humphries. You just sat there and took it, didn't you?
Took a pommel.
As always, 3 rounds, 1 question per round. If you get the question wrong, you'll hear this.
I need a double.
Play that again.
I need a double.
And if you get it right, you'll hear this.
Was Army. Go on, you chimp.
Was that after the double? Did you record that straight after?
I think it sounds like it was. The first round is the TV round, so let's get straight into it.
Who's first, Freddie?
Darren.
Sure.
Darren, you're first. We are going to play you a theme tune from a famous TV show. Just tell us who it is. Oh, he's not sure.
He knows it, doesn't he?
It looks like he knows it, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, Mr. Black.
Ain't Blind Date.
Is it Blind Date? Freddie, you gave it to him there. He wouldn't have got it.
Yeah, I can't help it. He was looking puzzled though.
No, I knew it was Blind Date. I was just waiting for a bit more confirmation, but yeah, I would have said Blind Date.
Oh, really?
Oh, shut up.
Did you really?
Who presents it now, then? Who presents it now, Darren?
Blind Date. Is it even still going?
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Big fan.
Back,
Paul O'Grady. Thank you.
Yeah, Paul O'Grady. It's gone down well with Darren, that one, obviously. Here's your one, Fred.
Gone for the double headphone.
Yeah. You're not sure, are you? What could this be from? You're gonna have to push it.
Tell you what, I'm gutted now. I told Darren the last one.
I know.
I thought mine would come in and be nice and easy.
Typical sports person. He's not giving you a hand on the other side.
No, you're trying to read your paper.
I know, you can see that. You're kind of cheating now. Covered it up.
Just because we've spoken about it today, I'm going hunted.
No, I don't think that's the right
I need
answer,
a double.
is it?
Killing Eve.
Killing Eve. Darren, I'm going to open it up to you. You've got a chance to steal.
No idea.
I can't believe this, both of you. Shocking, really, because they just announced the new presenter of this show.
You've not stuffed me outside, have you?
The show
You have not stuffed me outside. You have not.
The show is
You
Total
haven't, have
Wipeout.
You haven't. Oh, my word.
Wipeout.
Thank you.
So
Thanks so much for that.
I know, that should be
that's
minus.
gone down an absolute... Hey, that's gone down an absolute treat with my future employers. Thanks, Laura, yeah.
That wasn't
Brilliant.
me. It wasn't me. So Freddie Flintoff, you go into the next round on 0. Darren, you go on 1. I imagine at some point. Do you know what? Honestly, I wouldn't have even known that soundtrack. And I used to watch that all the time, and I wouldn't have known
That should be minus, considering he's the face of it now.
You can put your spade away. You're not getting me out of this big hole. That's for sure.
I'm stuck you right in that one. I'm really sorry. Okay, Darren Bent, you're 1-0 up. Here's time for round 2. It's the sports round. talkSPORT brought you live in exclusive commentary of Der Klassiker last night as we continue our coverage of the Bundesliga. But how much attention were both of you two playing? So, Darren, here's your question. Joshua Kimmich fired Bayern to a 1-0 win, but which goalkeeper did he lob? Or shall we say, chip?
Oh, man.
And that was after being described by Thomas Muller
Small arms.
as man having little arms, yeah.
Oh, I couldn't even tell the goalkeeper's name.
No?
No.
Do you want another guess?
No.
No? Okay, fine. We got a chance to open it up to...
Right, Ken's get off his phone. He's Googling it. No, he's Googling it. I can see him doing it.
I tell you what, I couldn't find my phone fast enough then. I couldn't find where I put it.
Freddie, you were part of the conversation, the interview that we had with Patrick Berger, the German football expert earlier on, where we talked about dinosaur arms.
He had the arms of a T-Rex, and he should have saved it, to be honest. He got a full hand on that. He should have pushed it over the bar. As for his name, not a clue.
Roman Berkey.
I need a double.
I needed a double. Freddie, here you go. You got a chance to level it up.
Ferdy?
I need a double.
Ferdy?
I can't come with the back of Alan talking like that and try and talk with any kind of clarity. How many points does that leave Bayern Munich at the top of the Bundesliga after beating Dortmund?
We said before, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
7. Oh, Darren Bent, 1-1. Get in.
There we go. So 1-1, but we're going to have to revisit this later because we've run out of time. So the talkSPORT round, which is round 3, we're going to play in a little bit of time. Your level. Oh, the drama. We're building up to it. It is.
I'll take that.
Okay, 8:57.
Just coming at different times.
He's a stand-in for Goffey, actually, when Goffey's not around on drive, isn't he?
Oh, yeah.
We should ask Adrian Durham.
I bet the audience love that.
We should ask Adrian Durham who his favourite is between Darren Goff and Darren Ben.
Let's not listen to Adrian. Adrian's already upset me with an English striker. Remember that? Oh, did you see that? He put his top 5 English strikers, favourites.
What do you think of Adrian Durham, Darren? Honestly.
You know
Used
what?
to like him.
Do you know what? When I first obviously started working here, I wasn't sure. Like you heard from before, but listen, he's a top guy. Like honestly, he is one of the better ones out there. He's good.
Yeah,
you could have just said he's a good lad. You had to build it up, though, didn't you?
No, but I wanted to because as I said, when you come out of playing the game to this environment, and listen, he's probably hammered me so many times down the line. Do you know what I mean? So,
oh mate, you should hear him. Never stops.
Even now. No, he's one of the best actually, Adrian Durham. And to be honest, if I can just have my little say on him as well, one of the most supportive people out there too.
100%, by the way.
He is, isn't
Always,
he?
yeah.
Always got time for you and to try and help you and to lend an ear. He is back at 4 today. He's with Goffey. I would like to know, Adrian, who do you prefer, Darren Goff or Darren Ben? I'm really interested.
Adrian, don't answer that.
Come on, Adrian. Text me. I know he's listening. Come on, Adrian. Anyway, let's see how Rob Key is feeling this morning. He is joining us on the line now. Rob, welcome. And he says, Darren Bent gave me these beauties, and he's put a picture of the Yeezys that you got him there.
Yep.
Really nice. Dare I ask how much they cost?
Yeah, I'm trying to think what the retail price was. About one.
You bought Adrian Durham some Yeezys.
Yeah. What?
Some Yeezys.
Adrian Durham walking around in Yeezys.
I mean, he's not got them on his feet. He's taken a photo of them on the grass, and they look pretty clean, so I'm not sure he's worn them that much, Fred. Have a look.
Resale, then. They were resale.
I said that to him. I've got the box at home and everything. I said
because I'm all over my trainers. I've got this infatuation where I keep buying Jordans.
What size? What size foot are you, Fred?
I'm a size 12. I like Yeezys as well, Darren.
What size are you?
I think they're an 11.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Might fit into them. And then he says...
squeeze in them
this is what Goffey bought him. And it's a picture of Covent Garden London Gin. It's beautiful, actually. It looks quite old school. I quite like the look of that. So the question is, what does he prefer, the Yeezys or the gin? And I asked him, and he says, Goffey knows me well with the gin, ... But Darren Bent is looking after my health with the trainers.
Exactly.
And I love it when he drops his donuts. Huh? Do you bring donuts in?
No, but he's talking about me and him on Twitter. Whenever someone says something daft, you'll see me just dropping a donut emoji, which means you're an idiot. And he started doing it as well. So every time someone says something daft on Twitter, you'll see him just drop the donut emoji.
Oh, there we go. I thought we brought donuts in. There we go. What he says, he concludes with Bent wins, but only just. Oh, that's amazing. I didn't think we were going to get a conclusion
Do you know
that
what?
quickly.
He's definitely sent Goffey a separate message. Listen, mate.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, of course he has.
Do you think he knows
Yeah.
that Goffey's probably not up and listening this morning? But he knows.
Oh, someone will tell him.
Yeah?
Because someone will tell Goffey.
I reckon Goffey's going to be panicking. He's out of a job here. There's something brewing between you and Adrian Durham.
Is that another one you want?
Oh, don't. Oh, yes. Go on then. Darren Goff is what's he called?
Richard Hammond.
Richard Hammond. I couldn't remember his name then. I did, but I didn't want to say it.
Okay, hang on, because we're going to do the quiz in a minute. talkSPORT have teamed up with The Sun. Who Cares Wins as a health awards to ask you to join in clapping for our NHS heroes tomorrow at 8 p.m. Each year, The Sun hosts the Who Cares Wins Health Awards as a thank you to all the amazing NHS workers. To do your part, we need you to nominate your NHS hero, whether it be a friend or a parent or even someone you work with, and tell us about all the great work that they're doing at the moment. So to enter your nomination, go to thesun.co.uk/Who Cares Wins today to thank the NHS. But now, it's back to this.
talkSPORT Breakfast Daily Quiz. Simply the best.
Okay, this is the final part of the quiz. Earlier on, you two went head-to-head, and you finished rounds 1 and round 2 level on 1 point each. So here it is. This is the final round. It is the talkSPORT round, the most fun round, actually. We play some classic talkSPORT clips, and you have to answer the questions that we pose to you. So, Darren, you are going to go first.
It's always Brazil. It's always Adam Brazil.
It is, isn't it? I'm pretty sure they are again today. Darren, have a little listen to this clip. Oh, it's not actually of Alan Brazil. It's a jockey, Paddy Brennan, and he's talking about coming back from an unfortunate injury. You only get one listen, so pay attention.
Biggest problem I had 10 hours dental surgery 2 weeks ago. I had a bone graft in my mouth. I got kicked in the face a couple of years ago, and it knocked out the top of my bottom top of my all top and bottom teeth. And
So he lost his bottom top teeth. But how long did his dental surgery go on for?
10 hours.
Do you know that for a fact, or is that a guess?
I listened. I think I've written down.
He just said
10
it,
hours. I think he said 10 hours, didn't he?
Did he? I didn't hear it.
Yeah, I heard it.
Let's get the
I heard it.
answer.
Yeah, I heard it. He says 10 hours. I started writing down bits of information I heard.
Do you want to hear it again? Let's hear it again.
biggest problem I had 10 hours dental surgery 2 weeks ago. I got kicked in the face a couple of years ago, and it knocked out the top of my
He couldn't have said it even. He couldn't have said it bolder if he tried.
And you know what as well? It's because you said, listen, you're going to take one listen. I just started writing down whatever I heard.
That's quite. I actually did not think that you would get that. That's quite good. Well done.
Cheers.
All right, fine. Sorry, that wasn't being. I wasn't being me.
You didn't think Darren Bent would get the answer to something he'd been told 3 seconds previous. Why?
Genuinely didn't. All right, Freddie, here's your one here. So at the moment, you are leading 2-1. So Freddie, you need this to force it to a tiebreaker. Freddie, listen carefully to a celebrity chef being interviewed on talkSPORT.
A lot of people saying that it's the most angry they'd seen our Arsenal fans for quite some time. Was that the impression you had being there?
Fred.
What?
The question
has there been a question?
Yeah,
has there been a question?
I haven't said the question.
The question is, who was that speaking at the very end of that clip?
Which celebrity chef and Arsenal fan? What's that? Can we hear it again?
A lot of people saying that it's the most angry they'd seen our Arsenal fans for quite some time. Was that the impression you had being there?
Seriously. No wonder you two are laughing. No wonder. I've been smelling a rat on these quizzes for weeks now, and then today you've just affirmed my suspicions. It's just someone going, wah! Oh, of course. Yeah, that's Marco Pierre White. Who didn't know that? I don't know, do I? Who is it?
Have you got
Julia
it?
Smith.
Hold it. Is it the first bit or the person that comes in at the end?
It's Monty Panesar again doing Mystery Voice. I don't know. I don't care. Do you know what? I don't care. Darren, you tell them. You probably know. You've probably written it down.
I'm going to just guess and say Jamie Oliver maybe or someone like that.
I need a double.
Who is it?
It's Ainsley Harriott, of course.
Of course.
Yeah.
It's an
Was it a red tomato or a green pepper? Of course it was. Say, this game's gone. Game's
sorry,
gone.
I can't. Oh, right, so that means Darren Bent, you're the winner.
I'm gonna admit you're gonna give a result to this farce.
Yeah, 2-1, Darren Bent. You did it, you won. Congratulations, Darren Bent, how'd you feel?
Yeah, I feel great.
You are the winner. Oh, Freddie, when was the last time you won this quiz? It must have been last year. I've got no idea when it
I want
was.
to transfer to Adrian Durham.
I told you once.
That's how bad it's got.
All right, still to come on the show, you've got a chance to redeem yourself because we're playing Mystery Guest before 10 a.m. It's 9:27.
A lot of people saying that it's the most angry they'd seen our Arsenal fans for quite some time. Was that the impression you had being there?